My beloved child, stop scrolling. This message is not an accident. At this hour I, Michael, stand beside you with sword of light drawn. I have watched the winds around your life, the whispers around your name, and I have seen a jealous eye trying to shadow your blessings. Heaven has seen what you cannot. You felt delays that made no sense, conversations that soured after you left, doors that creaked but would not open. You thought it was all you. It is not all you. There is a hand that has tried to press your gate shut. Listen to me with your whole heart. Do not fear the shadow. I am not here to frighten you. I am here to expose and to free. A window is small, and time is moving, but it is enough for what must be done. When jealousy stares, it projects a false story upon your future, a fog upon your steps. But light breaks fog. Wind clears fumes. Fire purifies the field. I carry light, and I carry wind, and I carry fire for you now. You have noticed the pattern. When you celebrate, someone goes quiet. When you announce, something collapses. When you help, another measures you with hidden numbers. Child, hear me. You do not have to shrink. You do not have to apologize for favor. Favor is not theft. Favor is assignment. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven has prepared what they cannot stop. I will teach you in this message how jealousy blocks, where it hides, and how to cut it cleanly without harming your own heart. I will reveal simple steps even a child can hold, because I am not complicated. I am clear. I will show you the sword of light and the stillness that guards it. Miss no sentence. The window is small. Time is moving. My words to you are a key. Now breathe. Place your hand over your heart. Say quietly, I receive light. I receive wind. I receive fire. The next part will reveal how the jealous eye found your name. A quiet seal for beginnings and alignment rests here. If you receive this part, type 111 now. Child, I speak gently because I know the ache of being misread. I watched you give and be questioned. I watched you rejoice and be resented. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and I will show you what has been happening around you in simple pictures. Jealousy is a wind that tries to blow your candle out, yet even a small candle rules a dark room. Jealousy does not begin big. It begins as a glance, a measuring glance, when someone compares their season to yours and calls your reign unfair. It begins as a sigh that says, "Why them, not me?" It begins as a sentence spoken into the air where you cannot hear, but your steps feel it later as drag and delay. The window is small. Time is moving. To listen closely. There are 3 common doors where jealousy enters. First is proximity without purity. Some stand near but do not stand true. They smile with lips and tighten with heart. You have felt their weather shift when you share good news. Second is insecurity wearing friendship's coat. This one loves you until you shine. When you shine, they shrink, and then they strike with soft words that bruise. Third is old wounds that were never washed. When an unhealed heart sees your harvest, it hears an old cry and throws stones at a new field. Do not rage. Do not accuse. I am not showing you to start fights. I am showing you so you can build fences of peace and gates of wisdom. Remember this. Jealousy needs agreement to grow. It needs you to fear it, or it needs you to feed it with constant explanations. You will do neither. You will stand in stillness with me, and stillness is a shield. You asked why plans freeze when certain names appear. You saw deals drift when certain ears listened. Child, I have seen arrangements altered by hidden counsel that did not want your rise. I have seen your kindness rewarded as ambition. But hear me now. Heaven writes the true record. Heaven marks the motive. Heaven weighs the heart. I will not let their story overrule yours. What do you do? First, stay small before God and tall before lies. Small in humility, tall in truth. Second, reduce needless disclosure. Not all seeds are for sight. Plant some deep and water them in silence. Third, bless without binding yourself to every table. Love many, trust wisely, covenant rarely. Fourth, guard your words at the threshold of big moments. Speak the announcement after the anchor is set. You are not paranoid. You are being trained. You are learning the difference between open hand and open gate. You can hug with warmth and still secure the door. I stand by the door. I set angels at the hinges. At this hour, I quiet the jealous wind so you can hear the next instructions. You will not carry bitterness. You will not rehearse their names. You will not curse what cursed you. You will bless and step forward. Light reveals. Wind clears. Fire burns the rope. The next part will explain the spiritual mechanics of why envy stalls doors and tangles paths, so your mind can rest while your spirit rises. A soft witness for establishment rests here. 222 to confirm heaven's witness. Listen, child. I will make this simple, so even the little ones can understand. Words are winds. Thoughts are threads. Agreements are ropes. When jealousy speaks against your name, a wind blows against your gate. When you agree with fear because you feel that wind, your thought wraps that wind with thread. When you repeat the fear, a rope forms. A rope on a gate stalls a door. This is how envy steals time. But we break ropes. We do not fear them. The sword of light in my hand cuts what pride has tied. The breath of God in my wings scatters fog. The stillness of heaven resets the compass. At this hour I am showing you that much of your delay has not been denial. It has been rope. Rope made by jealous words and your tired agreement with those words. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven is not angry with you. Heaven is teaching you to unlearn. Here is the quiet rule. You cannot stop every wind that is spoken, but you can refuse to weave it. When a report comes that belittles you, answer with, "That is not my story." When your own mind echoes old pain, answer with, "That is not my name." When you feel heavy without cause, say softly, "I break false ropes now." And breathe slowly. Picture my sword of light passing over your shoulders, and the strands fall. Child, do you wonder why some doors flutter and then hesitate? Ropes on hinges. Do you wonder why conversations turn slippery? Threads on tons. Do you wonder why you grow tired right before a promise? Winds against the last few steps. The window is small. Time is moving. So you will practice short, strong sentences that part the air. I am loved. I am sent. I am covered. I am not late. I am not small. I am not broken. I'm chosen. Jealousy also bends sight. It tells good people that your rise will be their fall. This is a lie. The field is large. The table can be long. Blessing is not bread for one. It is a bakery that never closes. I instruct you now to speak abundance in your private room. Say, there is enough for everyone. Say, I will not compete. I will complete. This unhooks you from the contest that envy tries to frame. You will notice a change. The same meetings will feel lighter. The same tasks will stop snagging. The same names will lose their weight. not because they changed, but because you stopped weaving their winds. Now your heart is ready for the cut. The next part will place the sword in motion to sever invisible cords and lose the delay from your steps. A quiet agreement for clear light rests here. Top 333 to stand in clear light. If this is speaking to you, stay aligned with light. Share this message so it can reach a searching heart. Subscribe so you do not miss the next revelation. If you feel led, your support helps this light travel farther. Stand with me now. Feet steady. Shoulders relaxed. Breathe in slow. At this hour I lift the sword of light over your life. Not to frighten, but to free. The sword does not cut people. It cuts patterns. It does not cut friendships. It cuts false agreements. It does not cut your future. It cuts the ropes that keep your future waiting outside the door. Repeat after me in simple words. I release jealous words spoken about me. I do not carry them. I do not agree with them. I return them to the ground with no harm. I bless those who spoke, and I step forward. Now see the rope around your gate. See me touch it. Hear the small sound of threads breaking. Feel the door swing without strain. Light enters. Wind moves. Fire warms. Next, we cut the hidden cord of self-suspicion. This one binds many. It whispers, maybe they are right about me. Say this instead. I am not what they feared. I am what heaven planned. My steps are straight. My name is clean. My help is near. And now the cord loosens. The pressure under your rims releases like a knot melting in warm water. Now place your hand over your chest and speak to your own heart. Heart, be still. Mind, be clear. Body, be light. Tongue, be kind. Fin, be quick. I speak peace to you. I speak order to you. I speak joy to you. The wind is changing direction now. The jealous gust becomes a tailwind. The words that pushed you back will now push you forward. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven adds strength where you have felt thin. Child, I also set angels at your thresholds. At morning, one stands at your inbox. At noon, one stands at your meetings. At evening, one stands at your door. Your assignment is simple. I keep stray winds from nesting. I keep stray threads from tangling. I keep old ropes from returning. You will notice that casual gossip slides off. You will notice that your yes stays yes and your no stays no. This is not pride. This is clean boundary. Now I speak to the jealous eye itself. We soften. We healed. Be turned to celebration. I decree a change of heart wherever it will be received. Where it will not, I decree distance without drama. I decree silent space that protects both sides. The window is small. Time is moving. So we cut swiftly, we blaze honestly, we walk steadily. Do not explain this to everyone. Do not argue for your freedom. Live it. Let the fruit answer the doubt. Let the quiet answer the noise. Let the open doors answer the rumor. The next part will pour oil over your head to heal word bruises and reverse whispered comparisons so you can smile without flinching. A gentle foundation for protection rests here. Type 444 for protection over your name. Come near, child. Be very still. I am pouring oil. It is simple and it is holy. Oil speaks of healing and ease. Oil turns rusted hinges smooth. Oil makes bruises fade. At this hour I pour oil over your head, over your thoughts, over the places where words landed like stones. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven knows the secret aches you do not name. You have been compared in quiet rooms. You have been weighed with crooked scales. You have been measured by people who forgot that your path is not their path. I saw the looks that told you to dim so others could feel tall. I saw the jokes that were really knives. I saw your smile hold steady while your heart folded its wings. Child, I am here with oil. I touch the places that flinched. I touch the places that learned to expect less. Let the oil rest. Let it soak. Let it work. Listen to me. You are not a copy. You are not a shadow. You are a name written before time. You are a sound heaven loves to hear. Oil now flows over every label that was not given by God. False names lift like dust in rain. Old nicknames that stung slide off. Secret vows you made to never be noticed break gently. You do not have to hide to be safe. You do not have to shrink to be kind. You do not have to carry their fear to carry your calling. Now, speak after me in small, clear sentences. I am not beneath. I am not above. I am aligned. I do not compete. I complete what I am sent to do. I bless those who run beside me. I bless those who run ahead. I bless those who run behind. There is bread for all. There is room for all. My lane is holy. My pace is right. My time is not late. Feel the oil move from your head to your heart. It finds the bruise of comparison, the bruise that formed when a teacher favored another child, the bruise that formed when a parent praised and you felt unseen, the bruise that formed when a friend turned your testimony into a target. I place warmth there. I smooth the knot. I make the color fade. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven is kind to your history. Now, about word curses. They are tiny thorns that cling to the thaw. We do not fear thorns. We lift them out. Place your hand on your head. Say softly, I lift every thorn of insult. Place your hand on your chest. Say, I lift every thorn of shame. Place your hand over your mouth. Say, I lift every thorn of self-insult. Now breathe. Light, wind, fire. The thorns release. The small pain lifts. The skin of your heart becomes new. Oil also disarms hooks. A hook is a sticky memory that pulls you back when you try to rise. The hook can I hold. I pour oil on the memory that always plays right before you step forward. I pour oil on the phrase they said that froze your courage. I pour oil in the room where you felt small. Now see the hook fail. See yourself slid free. See your shoulders rise, light and sure. Child, I set a new comparison in your mind. Compare your today to your yesterday, not your path to another's. Compare your peace now to your worry before. Compare your courage now to your fear then. This is holy comparison. This is growth. This is the mirror heaven approves. At this hour I speak favor without friction over your name. When you enter a room, you will not feel the scrape. When you share your news, you will not feel the sting. The oil makes it easy. The window is small. Time is moving. So we will do one more simple work. We will reverse every whispered verdict by speaking the greater sentence. When they said too much, heaven says, well measured. When they said, not enough, heaven says, fully supplied. When they said, not now, heaven says, appointed hour. When they said, not you, heaven says, chosen one. Agree with the greater sentence. Agree with the quiet truth. Let the last drops of oil fall on your feet. Your path needs ease. Your steps need glide. You will not shuffle through the next door. You will walk with steady grace. The jealous eye loses its grip when the oil flows. The rope of harsh words cannot stay when oil makes the knot slip. Now you are ready to cancel old agreements that gave envy a chair at your table. A gentle brace for change rests here. Type 555 to step through the small window. Child, the oil has loosened what once held tight. Now we cancel the papers that envy used to sit at your table. Agreements are not only ink. Agreements are echoes you kept saying. Agreements are habits you kept feeding. Agreements are chairs you kept setting by the door. At this hour I bring the sword of light to the desk of your soul. I lay each page before you. I show you what to keep and what to burn. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven will not let old sentences run your new season. First I speak to secret vows. You said, I will never try again. You said, I will keep quiet forever. You said, I will not trust anyone. Those vows felt safe for a moment, but they yoked you to small rooms. I break those vows now. I declare, you will try with wisdom. You will speak with timing. You will trust with discernment. The rope that tied your courage to yesterday is cut. The weight that made your feet slow is lifted. Next, I speak to bar of verdicts. Someone named you difficult when you were only detailed. Someone named you ungrateful when you were only honest. Someone named you average when you were only early. You signed those verdicts by rehearsing them at night. I tear those pages. I write a new line over the torn edges. I write accurate. I write thankful. I write appointed. I write early now, excellent later. The window is small. Time is moving. I remove labels that do not match your calling. And now we address shared tables. Not every table deserves your long hours. Not every room deserves your deep heart. You can bless a room without becoming a chair in it. You can love a person without lending your name to their storm. I call you out of partnerships that drain you. I call you out of projects that cloud you. I call you out of circles that clap for your weakness but grow silent at your growth. The unhugging begins. Feel the hand at your shoulder. Feel the lightness enter your back. The angels shift the straps and your posture rises. Child, we must also close doors built by fear. There is a door called always apologize. There is a door called over-explain. There is a door called hide your win. I shut those doors. I seal them with stillness. I open a clean door called quiet confidence. I open a bright door called responsible joy. I open a strong door called say little, do much. Walk through with me now. Hear the hinges sing. Smell the air change. Watch the shadows slip from the threshold. I will teach you a simple sentence for canceling. Say, I release every permission I gave to dishonor. Say, I revoke every access they did not steward well. Say, I forgive and go free. Then breathe. Then drink water. Then move your body. Freedom settles better when the body agrees. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven cares for simple things that make the soul safe. Do not fear loneliness as you unyoke. Emptiness is not punishment. It is preparation. It is the pause while the right voices walk toward you. The jealous eye loses leverage when you stop feeding it with constant access. The whisper in the corner stops when there is no corner left to stand in. I surround you now with light. I station my wings at your back. I place my sword across your path like a bright guardrail. This is not the end. This is the turning. After canceling comes reversal. After closing comes opening. After unyoking comes multiplication without strain. The next part will reveal how blocked streams become open wells and how what resisted you will begin to assist you. A quiet seal for completion rests here. Type 777 to seal cancelled agreements. Child, watch the river. Where it once jammed with branches, the water now clears. Where it once murmured with struggle, it now sings. Holy reversal is not luck. Holy reversal is order restored by light. When ropes are cut and agreements are cancelled, the same winds that fought you turn and carry you. I speak reversal over the rumors that slowed your steps. I speak reversal over the delays that made you doubt. I speak reversal over the places where jealousy sat like a stone in the flow. At this hour, heaven turns no into now, not by flattery but by alignment. A call that was ignored will circle back. A door that would not open will open with little sound. A person who misunderstood will understand without your lecture. This is not to make you proud. This is to make you free. The wind that pressed your chest becomes the wind that fills your sail. The fire that felt distant becomes warmth in your bones. The light that seemed far becomes the glow at your fingertips. Listen to me. Reversal is often quiet. It does not shout in the hallway. It moves like morning. It lifts the fog. It dries the dew. It shows the path that was always there. The jealous eye cannot stop dawn. The jealous whisper cannot cancel day. I set your day in motion with the sound of wings. I place the sword of light at the front of your tasks. I arrange your steps so that small obedience produces large outcomes. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven multiplies where you once only maintained. You will feel it in your body. The knot under your ribs loosens more. The heaviness behind your eyes eases. Your breath lands deeper. Your shoulders settle lower. This is not emotion only. This is a spiritual pressure releasing. Ropes off hinges. Stones out of riverbeds. You are not forcing the water. The water is finding its natural course. You simply agree with the flow. You keep your heart clean. You keep your words simple. You keep your steps steady. There is also a financial reversal. I speak in seed form. Where comparison made you undersell your work, you will price with truth. Where jealousy made you hide your gift, you will offer it plainly. Where delay made you chase crumbs, you will choose the table that matches your calling. Not because you crave excess, but because underpricing your grace is a slow injury. You will not injure yourself to keep others comfortable. Your rise is not theft. Your rise is service. I speak relational reversal. The friend who fed on your doubt will grow quiet as you become clear. The mentor who waited to see if you would bow to fear will begin to invest with respect. The stranger who watched you from far will step forward as a helper. You do not need to force their roles. Heaven appoints roles. Heaven organizes chairs. Heaven writes the program of the day with wisdom. And now, take 3 slow breaths and repeat. The stream runs. The well opens. The field yields. Time is moving, but I am moving with it. The window is small, but I fit through it with ease. I am not late. I am right on time. The jealous wind is behind me. The angels are beside me. The sword of light is before me. I walk. I work. I worship. I win. We are not done. Reversal sets the stage for assistance. Open wells draw travelers. Flow attracts builders. Clear light attacks true hearts. The next part will show you the appointed helpers, the new doors, and the timely messages that align your steps without strain. A quiet decree for multiplied beginnings rests here. Type 888 for holy reversal. Child, when the river runs, the right boats appear. When the gate swings, the right guests arrive. I'm sending helpers. Do not picture fame. Picture fit. Helpers are answers with feet. Helpers are peace with hands. Helpers are wisdom that knocks softly. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven has scheduled introductions that honor your pace. At this hour I draw 3 kinds of helpers toward you. The first are doorkeepers. They do not flatter. They simply carry keys. Their words are short, and their timing is clean. They will say, "Try this door." They will say, "Send this message." They will say, "Be here at this time." The second are armor bearers. They do not carry your weight forever, but they steady you in thin places. They help you set the table without noise. They pray without posting. The third are builders. I love the work more than the photo. They turn sketches into walls and ideas into days. You will know them by stillness. Their presence calms you. You will know them by light. Their eyes do not dim your joy. You will know them by wind. The conversation moves forward without tug. Do not hunt them. Walk and watch. Heaven will arrange crossings. Heaven will align calendars. Heaven will nudge you to look up at the right corner of the room. Time is moving, and the timing will feel kind. I also arrange timely messages. An email that felt cold will warm. A message you forgot you sent will be answered. A voice you respected but thought was distant will speak. Do not crowd them with hurry. Respond with clarity. Say little. Say true. Say thank you. And keep building. Angels will manage follow-up. Your task is obedience, not overreach. Guard this as you meet helpers. Do not make every helper a hero. Do not make every open door a destiny. Some doors are for a day. Some doors are for a season. Few doors are for a life. Bless each in its measure. Bless without binding. Hold with open hands. You will find that open hands get filled again and again. Child, be ready to release old seats when new chairs are offered. Jealousy loses influence when you accept promotion with peace. There will be dates that matter. There will be small deadlines that open large spaces. Mark them quietly. Or pair with dignity. Sleep early. Drink water. Set your clothes the night before. Do not despise these simple things. They are how royalty moves without rush. I place angels at the calendar. I place my sword of light at the door frames. I spread my wings over your travel, over your meetings, over your Zoom calls, over your table at home. No stray wind will nest. No stray thread will tangle. No old rope will return. The window is small. Time is moving. Help is already on the way. You will step into rooms where your name was honored before you arrived. You will sit at tables where your story is safe. You will deliver what you were born to carry. We will continue. After helpers are appointed, daily armor must be fitted. Open doors invite movement, and movement invites attention. The next part will clothe you with simple, strong habits that guard heart, tongue, and threshold. A quiet seal for culmination rests here. Top 999 for appointed doors and helpers. Divine support and engagement message. If this word confirms your path, press like as a sign of agreement. Chair to reach a searching heart that needs light. Subscribe so you do not miss future revelations. If you feel led to support, your kindness helps this message keep traveling. Child, open doors ask for daily armor. Not heavy armor that makes you stiff, but simple armor that makes you steady. Heaven has seen what you cannot. Heaven knows that most battles arrive quietly in the small hours and the small choices. At this hour I dress you in habits that hold you upright when no one is watching. Begin with the heart. Each morning before your feet touch the floor, say, I choose light. I choose wind. I choose fire. I forgive as I have forgiven. I refuse the story that makes me small. Lay your hand on your chest. Breathe slowly. This is not performance. This is alignment. A heart aligned is a gate aligned. The window is small. Time is moving. So we make these first moments count. Guard the tongue next. Words are tools and bridges. Do not let jealous winds borrow your mouth. Do not let old pain steer your sentences. Practice 3 short phrases that sweeten the day. I bless this room. I bless this work. I bless those I do not understand. When anger rises, step back into stillness for 10 breaths. Then speak only what you will not regret. Soft words can be strong words. White words can be clear words. The sword of light in my hand is also a plow. It breaks hard ground so that gentleness can grow. Now the threshold. Every door you cross is a covenant in miniature. Before entering meetings, say, I bring peace. I bring order. I bring truth. Before sending messages, say, I choose clarity over cleverness. Before sharing news, ask, is this seed ready for sow or safer in my pocket? Thresholds decide what grows. The jealous eye waits at thresholds. But angels stand there too, and I assign them to weigh your steps. Feed your armor. Sleep is a shield. Water is a river through your body. Movement is wind in your bones. Do not despise these simple guards. They make you quick to hear and slow to hurt. They make you hard to offend and easy to bless. An unarmored day invites stray threads to tangle. An armored day lets threads fall away. Child, attend to rhythms. Morning stillness sets direction. Midday gratitude resets pace. Evening reflection restores peace. Ask yourself 3 questions at night. Where did light lead me? Where did wine help me? Where did fire purify me? Then bless tomorrow. You are not chasing approval. You are stewarding assignment. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven honors the quiet worker who keeps showing up with a clean heart. Do not be frightened by attention that follows open doors. Visibility is not vulnerability when armor is worn. Let compliments pass through you like air. Let criticism pass through you like water. You hold only what is useful. You release what is not. This is how your soul stays light. This is how your pace stays true. The armor of ordinary days will prepare you for what comes at night, when motives hide and offers shine too bright. The next part will teach you to test spirits, to discern soft traps, and to disarm subtle oppositions without losing your peace. A quiet order for forward steps rests here. Type 1010 to walk in daily armor. Child, night is not only darkness. Night is quiet where whispers travel. At this hour I stand at your night gate with wings spread wide and sword of light drawn low. I will teach you to test spirits so you can accept help without swallowing hooks. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven will make your yes wise and your no kind. Testing is simple. Do not complicate it. Ask 3 questions in stillness. Does this draw me toward peace or pull me toward panic? Does this honor truth or dress flattery as fact? Does this require me to betray my small daily obedience for a loud shortcut? If panic, flattery, or betrayal answer, step back. There is no condemnation in a careful no. The window is small. Time is moving. But rushing is not the same as readiness. When a message arrives at night with urgency that smells like fear, wait till morning. When an opportunity arrives that requires you to hide who you are, bless it and release it. When a person appears who admires you, but resents your boundaries, offer them your prayer, not your private room. This is not cruelty. This is stewardship. Your assignment needs clean air to breathe. Learn the feel of true authority. True authority is quiet. It does not demand your worship. It does not starve you for attention. It does not call jealousy discernment. It does not call manipulation mentorship. True authority blesses what God put in you and asks nothing that bends your spine. My sword of light separates charm from character, charisma from fruit, noise from notice. At night, also test your own spirit. Fatigue can dress like failure. Hunger can sound like hopelessness. Silence can feel like rejection. Before you decide anything large, drink water. Eat something simple. Step outside for wind on your face. Give your body a chance to tell the truth. Angels often answer after small kindness to the body. Your soul hears better when your cells are calm. Now, to disarm subtle oppositions. Speak blessing over rooms before you enter them. Bless the loud voice so it softens. Bless the insecure so they stop gripping. Bless the jealous eye so it turns to celebration. Blessing is not surrender. Blessing is strategy. It removes the fuel envy burns. It cools the air so sparks do not catch. In your mouth, blessing is a key. In my hand, the sword of light ensures the lock receives the key. Guard your data as you guard your diary. Share enough to collaborate, not enough to be captured. Send what is requested, not what is precious. Keep precious things in the room where we talk. Keep sacred things in the space where you kneel. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven will protect blueprints that are not yet for public roads. Child, remember this. Discernment without love becomes suspicion. Love without discernment becomes foolishness. You will hold both. You will lean into stillness before you lean into speed. You will wait for wind before you open the sail. The jealous eye loves a hurried heart. A rested heart is hard to bait. We are close now. After you learn to test spirits at the night gate, you will rise in quiet authority by day. The next part will commission your steps, set your voice, and send you into assignment without apology. A quiet awakening for open gates rests here. Type 1111 to bless and disarm. Child, stand up in your room. Shoulders back. Chin softened. Hands open. I, Michael, speak commissioning over you at this hour. Not loud but lasting. Not flashy but firm. Heaven has seen what you cannot. Heaven has watched you endure, forgive, unyoke, reverse. Now heaven places a mantle on your shoulders that fits your frame. It is light and it is strong. You will move as one who is sent, not as one who begs. You are commissioned to guard your peace and share your portion. You are commissioned to build with clean hands and speak with clear tongue. You are commissioned to carry oil into dry rooms and carry wind into stale halls. Your authority is not to lord over. Your authority is to lift. Your strength is none to threaten. Your strength is to steady. The sword of light goes before you to part confusion. My wings cover you to hide you from needless storms. Receive simple steps. Step 1. Start early with heaven, even for 5 minutes. This anchors the day. Step 2. Choose one faithful task and finish it before you chase many. This trains victory. Step 3. Sow a quiet kindness daily where no one will see. This keeps your heart sweet. Step 4. Protect your timeline. Boast less, pray more. Speak less, accomplish more. Step 5. Bless your enemies by name and release them. This cuts the last thin threads that tug at your ankle. Your voice will change. It will drop its tremble. It will pick up weight. When you speak, you will not repeat yourself to be believed. You will say the thing once, and it will stand. When you write, doors will open that match your lines. When you step into rooms, silence will gather to listen. Not because of you alone, but because of what rests on you now. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven lends you favor for the sake of many. I appoint territory. Your home is a temple of peace. Your work is a field of service. Your friendships are wells of refreshment. Your finances are seeds for building. Your time is holy ground. You will not let jealousy rent space in any of these rooms. If envy knocks, angels answer. If rumor walks by, light exposes. If old fear rises, wind scatters. If weariness visits, fire warms. Child, take 3 small actions in the next day. Write the message you have delayed. Prepare the materials for the door that is opening. Rest intentionally so your mind is bright. These steps are not grand. They are gates. You will find that obedience unlocks what striving could not. The window is small. Time is moving. So you will move not in panic, but in purpose. This commissioning is not a shout. It is a seal. I press it over your name. You will feel calm courage settle on your bones. You will feel unease when you say yes and a firmness when you say no. You will not be owned by anyone's opinion. You will belong to the assignment that fits your design. The next part will bring the closing prophecy and blessing, the rain over your fields, the peace over timing, the light over your name. A quiet governance and commissioning rests here. Type 1212 to rise into assignment. Child, be still and lift your face. The storm has changed. The wind that once opposed you now wraps you like a friend at the door. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven sends rain over your fields at this hour. Early rain to soften, later rain to fill. Gentle rain so seeds swell and promises rise. Your time is not lost. Your time is redeemed. What envied you will now witness you without power to hinder you. I lay peace upon your timing. The clock that seemed cruel will now feel kind. You will not sprint in panic. You will stride with purpose. Beatings will match your breath. Doors will meet your steps. Messages will arrive in rhythm with your readiness. I set light over your name. Light that tells the truth. Light that clarifies motives. Light that warms good hearts and turns hostile eyes away. You will no longer explain what fruit can answer. You will no longer defend what grace confirms. I speak restoration. What was delayed returns improved. What was bruised heals stronger. What was hidden appears at the moment of honor, not the hour of harm. Your house will carry the sound of laughter again. Your work will carry the ease of oil. Your path will carry the freshness of wind after rain. At this hour my sword of light stands at your borders. My wings rest above your sleep. No stray wind nests. No old rope returns. Your yes is guarded. Your no is respected. Now lift your hands and say, I agree with heaven's report. I welcome divine order. I receive appointed help. I walk in clean authority. I bless and I build. Child, this blessing settles and seals. It will travel with you into rooms where you are expected, into fields where you are needed, into days that hold your harvest. Go in quiet strength. Go in holy simplicity. Go in steady joy. You are chosen. You are safe. You are loved. If you receive this message, type Amen. A gentle sealing for fullness rests here. Type 144 to seal this blessing. If this word blessed you, press like as your agreement. share it to reach a searching heart, and subscribe so you do not miss future revelations. If you feel led to support, your kindness helps this light keep traveling.